Welcome everyone to the Goodnight meditation. So today's topic is Eternal Father. When we hear the word Father, immediately um, what comes to our mind is the parent who gave us birth, or the guardians um, who take care of us as we were children. You know. So when we think of parents, father and mother comes to mind. So today we will know our eternal Father, and in our meditation we connect our intellects, our mind to that eternal Father. So meditation also means connection. So when we think of when I say parent, immediately your or our minds connect to our parents, how they look, what they did for us, um, or their personality, their qualities, where they live. Everything that we know about our parents, of course, that comes to mind. And which means our intellect, our minds naturally connects to that person, or to the energy actually flows in that direction. So this is also means meditation also means that connection of the two minds. And so today we will learn how to connect to our eternal Father. Now you would ask, who is our eternal Father? So we all know our bodily father who gave us birth, who brought us into this life. Or even if you don't know your father, you know someone who brought you into this world. So same way, we also have the father of the soul. So when I know that I am a tiny point of light and I live in this body, I use this body as my instrument. Now I ask myself, who is the father of the soul? So you can ask yourself this question. So all the human beings that live on this earth, all the human beings that exist here, has an eternal Father, because we all are these tiny point of light that live in a body. And we know that the body is temporary, and it grows from a child to an adult to old, and the body perishes. But the one living in this body does not perish. So who is the Father? The Mother, the Eternal Father, I would say. Eternal means He's always remains your Father. Doesn't change when you come in the body, or doesn't change when we leave the body, and will stay our Father and will always remain our Father. We all call out to Him in some way or the other. Remember Him, because in our minds somehow we know that the Father exists, but we just don't know the exact form, the place where He lives, what He does. So today we will just know a little bit about where my Father lives, eternal Father, and where do I come from? And we bring our attention and our mind to that land of eternity and connect with the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. So, this eternal Father is called the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, who resides in the Supreme Abode. And he is known as the Eternal Father because he's the Father of all souls, or you can say all human beings, all the animals, all the living beings that exist in this physical world belong to that Eternal Father. So today we will connect ourselves to that Eternal Father. He lives in the Supreme Abode far, far away, in a land where there's just light and there's just peace, there's just silence there. And once upon a time, we all lived with him in that Supreme Abode. So take a deep breath in and exhale. And in front of you, just keep this visual of a land full of bright light and peace. This land exists far, far away from this physical world. You can say up above. So keep the visual and connect your mind, seeing this world of light and peace. There's no movement there. And there lives my eternal Father, Supreme Soul. This is known as the Supreme Abode, or my home, where I lived with my Father. Just like me, he's a soul, but he's supreme, as he is almighty, the all-powerful ocean of peace, ocean of love, the most blissful one, ever pure, who calls us children, and lives beyond this physical world and beyond. He doesn't come into the cycle like us of birth and death or taking a body. He's the bodiless one. And he is one Father who recharges our battery and brings us into light from darkness. You can call him the Mother or the Father. He's also ocean of knowledge. and He knows everything, the entire cycle, and He loves all His children unconditionally. He always stays beyond. He's called incorporeal. I see Him in this home of souls. That's where He resides. That's His home and my home before I took birth and I came into a body. And He always, always will remain my father and my mother. Because His role as a father does not end with the end of the body. One who guides us, one who always gives. I can have all relationships and can feel His presence. And in His existence, I feel as if I'm charged and I start to feel all these qualities and energy and powers that my Father has. I start to feel happy, peaceful, loving, and joyful, just like Him. Because, as they say, the company colors you. This companion, being His child, I have His qualities, His inheritance, and His love that fills me. And makes me feel content. Keeping His companion and His company all the time, whether I'm doing any action or even in the physical world. I remain happy, peaceful, and secured in my eternal Father's company. Take another deep breath in and let go. And always remember that the Father is with you the minute you remember Him with love. Have a good night.